Well, hello everybody. My name is Brittney. Welcome back to our channel. So, me and Hunter have decided that we're going to do our own videos, so it doesn't get too confusing. Hunter and I will still be, like, if Hunter's playing, I'll still be, like, on to the side, and then if I'm playing, Hunter will still be off to the side, so that we aren't alone while doing this, because I'm very nervous, because I've never done anything like this before. So, let's get started by getting into the game. In my last video, I did create myself here in The Sims. My favorite place to start out in is going to be in the famous world. I like starting in summer. I get all the better plants that way because I love gardening. Del Sol Valley. Thank you, Kelsey, for showing me this wonderful house. I love this house. There we go. Okay. So first things first, let's get rid of this fencing. Alright, so then I got rid of that plant, and then I also get rid of these because these add absolutely nothing. And then I get rid of this since I have a couch, and I get rid of that because I hate that. And then we're just going to go out a little bit with this.
So what is your plan for your sim?
I'm gonna make her a gardener.
You're gonna make her a gardener.
Yes.
That's a job, right?
It is a job.
That you can actually, like, choose.
Yes.
Perfect. I don't think I've actually ever had a gardener sim. I've had them have the skill, but I've never actually had a gardener.
I like it.
Why is that your favorite? Or the one you like?
It's the easiest for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just mark off, like, right there. Make that its own separate room.
And where is this again?
This is in Del Sol Valley.
Del Sol Valley, okay.
And then I'm going to put the door there because I don't need one back there.
Which is funny because it's been Strangeville in every game.
Right.
Up until the fourth one.
Okay, and then I'm just going to color this wall.
You know you can do a whole room thing, right?
I know. I have fun doing it the way I do it.
Your way is wrong.
I know, but I like it. Okay, and then bring down the walls. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can put some windows in.
I always take my windows out and add extra lighting. I don't know why, but I don't like windows.
Windows kind of annoy me, but
Unless you're down and fill, in which case you want the portholes.
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 I do like these big windows to bring some light in.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just when I'm doing gardening.
Mm-hmm. Have you decided on your traits for your house?
No, I have not.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't quite gotten there yet.
Okay. We do ours a little bit differently. I always start with that because I like to go top down. It's just easier for me. Does it bother you that it's not perfect?
Sometimes. But I'll fix it as I go.
That stresses me out. So, for the inner circle.
So I'm going to
Clothing optional, obviously it's a plant.
great soil.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see. And then fast internet. Because play games while she's trying to
Get her fun up and stuff.
yeah. And then I'm gonna do chef's kitchen
Okay.
because I can't cook, so I want my sim to be able to.
Mm-hmm. But when we each do our versions of the 100 Baby Challenge, I always do the on ley line.
I took the floor out. Put these stupid windows back in.
The windows went missing.
Yes, they did.
They disappeared from you. Okay. So you want her to be a gardener.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want her to have a family?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah,
She's gonna be a lone sim.
because she hates
Children.
and she's a loner.
But you can always have her adopt a child.
Yeah.
And that way she doesn't really need to deal with a child, but you can still have a second generation. But you always get bored by the time you have a second generation, so you're probably not even going to do a second generation. After she's done with this character, when she gets bored, she's probably just going to have, what is it? The 100 Baby Challenge start, or the Rex Churches start. Probably starting with Rex Churches, because it's her favorite.
It is.
I think if you just put down the garden on top of it.
I've tried that. It doesn't work. I don't remember how to get rid of that. We're going to cut all this out.
Nah. We're going to leave your inabilities in. I love how you can color the grass, but you can't color the stones.
Right.
Are you able to use a sledgehammer?
Oh, you know what? That might be it. That is it.
I knew it was a sledgehammer. I've actually never heard that sound.
Okay, and then we're just gonna go over that. Maybe. I like the deep forest green. And then, now that's all set up. Got this nice open floor plan for my little small bathroom. I'm going to put in a computer because we have to have a computer. And then I am going to go searching for plants.
Ow. I hit the wall.
Congratulations. Alright, now that that's all set up, let's go. I think I'm going to start out in Willow Springs and get the lilies, and then move over to Willow Creek and get the lilies, and then we're going to go over to Oasis, and we're going to get the blackberries.
I'd like to go back and retract my statement that the Solo Valley was the Strangeville in other games. I confused it with Oasis Springs. Oasis Springs is the sandy town.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be Strangeville in all the other ones. Now they have Strangerville as an add-on in this game, which is different. And again, we have the MCCC mods, which I said in my video. I can't remember if this is first or second, but we have the MCCC mods, which we probably won't use. We might use it just to show you guys it on other series and stuff, but for this series, we're probably not going to.
I hardly ever use it. I usually just get it to do the story progression.
Oh, we also just got it.
But I've had it before.
Yeah, I've never had it before. And it slows down our game a lot, so if our loading screens are long and I forget to cut them out, I apologize. We'll try and talk through them.
So we do have to wait a couple hours for the lilies to grow. So I'm going to start with some fishing. I love fishing in this game. Now, I do have a habit of, while I'm playing, changing these.
The aspirations?
Yeah, I love changing the aspirations. I love the Super Sim Challenge. That one's a lot of fun because I change aspirations all the time.
We might do that at some point.
I've never finished the Super Sim Challenge. I've finished Rags to Riches, I've finished 100 Baby, but I've never actually finished Super Sim.
We might finish that in one of the YouTube series.
It bugs me because I can't do some of the aspirations. And I can't do all of the...
Why can't you do some of them?
Because, like, culinary,
Mm-hmm.
you have to... With culinary, you can either go into the culinary career or the mixology. You can't do mixology if you go into culinary.
Yeah. It's really just pick one or the other.
Yeah. Okay, so I've done a little bit of fishing here. So I'm going to move over to this fishing spot and get some fish from here. I'm like a trait hoarder. I need to have all the traits and all the aspirations. Sorry for a bit of the lag. Okay, let's see what we can catch. We need to make 5 catches and fish at 3 different locations in this aspiration. Have you ever done fishing in this game?
Always.
You do?
Mhm.
I usually do it to start out my Rags to Riches challenge.
I do it a lot of the time just to make a quick buck.
Mm-hmm.
Also to finish the aspiration because I love getting all the rewards. And then I also use it for like when I'm gonna do a cooking aspiration, I can get the fish to cook with.
Yeah, for like the fish pies. Ooh, look at that. I can start doing some collections. To start out with, I usually do collecting all the things, and then I'll do fishing to make some extra money. Then I'm gonna go get some frogs. There's another one over here. Oh, that person just disappeared. Why are you making a mess in the park? Rude.
This is why you hate children.
I do hate children.
You're Sim and you.
Yeah. Rude. Just making a mess for everyone. I was doing a Rags to Riches challenge yesterday, and one of the customers came into my store and just started making a huge mess, and I was like, are you kidding me? Get out of my store. Then we're going to dig over here, and then we're going to get another frog. I found something. Then there's another dig spot right there. I'm a happy loner. Are these lilies ever gonna grow? Jesus. I think I have to wait till tomorrow, so I might sleep on the bench just so that I can get these lilies, because you're supposed to stay here for a little bit while they grow. And then we're gonna go fishing again once she is done grabbing all of this stuff. This is a big park, jeez.
It is a big park, and it takes forever for them to run through the park.
I know. I usually do this on high speed, but our system's not doing too well.
It's lagging behind.
Yeah. I found some robot parts. Alright, so this is going to be the last one, and then we're going to go fishing again. Or maybe not. Wait, is there another one right here? There is another one right there. And then we're going to go fishing. Oh boy, she needs to pee. So we might actually stop that real quick so that she can use the bathroom. And then we'll go back to fishing. And then probably tomorrow we'll go check on the lilies. Okay, you're done peeing, so let's keep it moving. God, kids are so messy. Look at that. There's that, and then there's that. Check on those lilies. They're probably not done yet. Ooh, done.
What is it?
The lilies.
Mm-hmm.
For the longest time, I started in spring, not realizing why the lilies weren't growing. And then I figured out that it was in summer that they grow. And then in Oasis Springs, the grapes or the blackberries only grow in the summer.
Mm-hmm. That's why I like to have them grow in my home.
Mm-hmm.
Because then they're sheltered and you can grow them any season.
Right. The only thing I don't like about gardening is if I don't feel like getting pots for them, they'll grow kind of wherever.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay, so I have that. Now let's go over to Oasis Springs and get some blackberries. If it doesn't take 10 years to do.
Yeah.
So, while I'm here, because nothing has grown yet, and nothing is ready to collect, I'm gonna go back here and do some fishing. Because back here is where I will usually get the cow plant, and I'll get the, I can get a violin
I don't think I've ever actually fished back here.
Oh, I do it all the time because this is where you get a violin.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten Game
I'm
Cubes
never
back
really
here.
in Oasis Springs.
I'm always in here. I've gotten Game Cubes. I've gotten clay, the moldable clay that you can play with.
I think the only time I'm really back here is when I want to marry Jay Huntington or Johnny Zest. Both of them.
Johnny Zest is so easy.
He really is easy. It does not take long.
No.
You're hungry.
I know.
In real life and in the game.
Yeah.
We're accurate.
I'm always hungry. Oh. Now that some things have grown, I'm just going to get these all set. Oh, I hate it when that happens.
What, when it stops? When it just all deletes?
Yeah.
I knew that was going to happen. Sometimes when you speed it up too fast, it'll just delete it all.
God, I hate when that happens.
Do you remember where everything was?
Yeah, kind of.
The only time I really come here is when I am doing the collector aspiration, because you get all the stuff here.
Right.
And it's so easy. But I'm actually kind of excited for my next set of videos after I finish my current one when I get to my second generation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do the spell, the magic.
The realm?
Yeah, the Glimmerbrook realm. Glimmerbrook. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not great with speaking.
I've noticed.
Anyways. I think I'm going to do that next, and I'm kind of excited because right now I'm doing a vampire playthrough.
I'm not really into the occult stuff.
I'm 100% into the occult stuff. That's why I want to be able to go and be a scientist, so that I get abducted by aliens. It's my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
I love getting abducted by aliens.
That can be fun.
Not in real life.
True.
In the game, it's very different.
Mm-hmm. I just need the blackberries to grow, and then we can leave Oasis Springs. Did you get everything? No, you did not. Rude.
I want to keep these videos relatively small, by the way. So we're going to be like trying to keep them to around 20 minutes.
Compared to the 30 minutes that we usually do?
But we're editing a bunch of them down. So the first one was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it was just us starting out. But the rest will probably be around 20 minutes. Sometimes a little bit less if we are not going very hot in it.
Like this one?
Mine specifically. My Sims
that just
dying.
grew real quick. Ooh, I can get chrysanthemum. Lemon tree's not quite ready. Okay, so the blackberry's not ready. I can look for frogs though.
Who doesn't love looking for frogs?
Right?
You're really starving.
I know. I saw someone making food up here, so I don't have to actually buy anything or make anything. Not quite yet, not until I get my blackberries. So I'm just going to speed that up a little bit.
Where's your sim at right now?
She's going over to buy the bathrooms.
Oh, no, she's tired.
Yeah.
And she just needs to shower.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious.
I know.
Pull it together, honey.
No.
Pull it together, Brittney.
No. Still 6 hours?
Ooh, Liliana made it.
Yeah, she was over here cooking.
Oh. She kind of has a similar haircut to yours.
Oh my.
Oh, it's not good.
No, that is not pretty.
The food's good, but you are not.
Right.
You gotta go shower.
Yeah, I'll probably go home, and then we'll probably end the part here. Yeah, so as soon as we get home, we'll end the part, and then we'll go looking for blackberries next time around. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and getting to know us here. We're brand new to this whole YouTube thing. And have a great day.